Hi, my name is Rachel Pienias, and welcome to our new FitTalks, where we are going to be learning about financial fitness, physical fitness, and how to have the lifestyle to enjoy them. Today we are focused on financial fitness. So I have with me Bill Pienias, the president of FinFit Life, and we are going to dive into the millennial age and what we know about life insurance. So I asked people my age, when I say life insurance, what are the questions you have? Because we don't know what's going on. So the first question, pretty broad, what is life insurance?
So life insurance is a vehicle that protects you if you live too long or you die too soon. And it has a death benefit to pay those people. But it is the most efficient vehicle that allows you to protect you if you live too long or die too soon, save money and accumulate wealth and transfer wealth. That's what life insurance does.
Okay, so that is life insurance. Now, why would someone my age want to buy life insurance?
It is the easiest way to accumulate capital, and you need to have capital in order to become wealthy. So when you buy life insurance, you buy life insurance with money and with your health. You're the healthiest you're ever going to be right now. Most people don't get older and more healthy. And the second is, when you buy life insurance, it enables you to build cash value so that you have capital to use when you want to use it for retirement, for a home, for kids' college, just in case.
Okay, so that was my next question. You can use life insurance before you die. Everyone thinks that, why would I have life insurance when I'm not going to be able to use it? It's for after I die and whoever gets it.
Yeah. Life insurance is designed to protect your income and to accumulate wealth and transfer wealth. It's not just for when you die. So I say this to everybody. Life insurance is for the living, not for the dying.
Okay. So you told me that we can use the money while we have the life insurance, while I'm alive. How does that work?
So in many policies, are called permanent policies, that you're able to build a cash value in it. Mm-hmm. That cash value is accessible to you, and when you want to use that money, you can use it. So for example, there's three ways that people typically build capital or equity. Mm-hmm. They do it in a retirement fund, which is like a 401k plan. They do it in a house, which is the home equity. And they typically do it in a life insurance policy. In a home, it's more difficult to get your cash out. And in a 401k plan, you get penalized for taking out early before 59 and a half. Okay. But with an insurance policy, you're able to take that cash out and use it for when you'd like to, well before 59 and a half. For example, in my policy, my wife and I actually started to invest it early, on 25, which I recommended earlier. When we needed to use the money to buy a business, we needed some capital, we were able to borrow from our policy, take it out, buy the investment vehicle and the company, and then put that money back in. It also enabled us to take it out when we needed it for college funding. And now we have enough assets in it where it will become an income stream for us when we retire. All of it done tax-free.
And you don't get penalized for taking it out?
In most cases, no.
Now that is news to me. Okay, so we've discussed why you should have life insurance. But coming from people our age, when we are thinking about buying life insurance or buying anything, we think people are trying to scam us. How are they going to tell me this, that, and the other about something that seems like they barely know? Is there a time where someone wouldn't buy life insurance, or would it be a good idea, a smart investment, to buy it?
That's a great question. First off, I'd ask you to talk to a professional. First off, people that have become successful are not do it themselves. They all have a financial coach. That's the first part. The second is, when it's not wise to buy life insurance is actually when it's really expensive. And that's usually when you're older and when you need it the most because you're in bad health. So when should you buy it? When you're young and when you're healthy, when it's the cheapest and the least expensive. When you buy it early, it locks in your health, good health, and the longer you have your money working for you, the easier it is for your money to double, and you have access to that money when you get older. So that's why I would always say it's always good to have life insurance, because everybody who has a situation where they're older and they need it, they say, I wish I would have bought it back then. Here's a rule of thumb. When's the best time to buy life insurance? Yesterday. When's the next time to buy life insurance? Today.
Okay, so if you're like me, you just got out of college, you have a baseline job, why would I start investing at such an early age, which is now, when that's a solid chunk out of a newly graduated person's check every month?
Yeah. So there's two parts to that. First one is life insurance is the cheapest when you're younger than versus older, so it's the cheapest to buy.
Okay.
The second part is the benefits that are inside a life insurance policy says that any money that's invested in it that grows, it grows tax deferred and you can pull it out tax free. So let me give you an example. If you were to save a car payment, let's say a $400 car payment, into a vehicle like this, and you did it for 40 years, so from 25 to 65, at retirement, you'd have roughly around $1.2 million of money, tax-free.
That I can take out and use for...
Then you can take out and use and not have to pay taxes for it. Yes, it's called tax advantaged.
Okay.
It's powerful. And most people don't accumulate assets because they don't save money or they don't have the time to allow for their money to grow.
Right.
So when you're accumulating wealth, you need two things. You either need a lot of money or a lot of time. So when you're younger, you don't have a lot of money, but you have a lot of time. So if you can invest, like I said, about a car payment towards your financial future, it could totally change everything about it.
So, in people my age's brain, thinking for most of the people I know, is there a difference if I put a little money in now for however long? That's better than putting a lot of money in later.
Absolutely. Because there's a thing called compound interest. When you put your money to work, it actually always works for you. And in order for you to win the money game, you have to win the double game. And then winning the double game, you have to get a rate of return and time to let that money double. So again, if you save a little bit of money now, it's a heck of a lot better than saving a lot of money later.
Okay. That's a rule of thumb that no one knows, which is helpful. Okay, we've learned a lot here, but is there any last things that we should know before we close this out?
Yes, most importantly, there's two different types of people. There's financially fit families and unfinancially fit families. The one thing that we have found with financially fit families is they work with a professional. If you have any questions of any of the things that we just talked about, for the specific things for you, get with a financial professional to go through these. And that's what FinFit Life is designed to do, is to help people walk through these type of questions so that they can become more financially fit.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for taking the time,
Thank
explaining some things. If you guys have any additional questions from this video or have any ideas for our next Fit Talks, you can email them to info@finfitlife.com. We will take those into consideration. I may be having you back to answer some more questions. All right, so to close this out, we're going to be asking every person that we interview this question. The question being, what is one thing that's led to your success that you don't think people would know or might not know?
Might not know. It's a good question. I think it's, well, when you meet my wife, you'd say it's obvious that that's part of my success. But that's the first one, having the right partner in life. But the second is reading good books and meeting good people and becoming friends with good people has led to my success and led to more success and opportunities than I could ever tell you.
Okay. Read your books.
And meet good people.
All right, well, that concludes our first Fit Talk. Until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.